Hi, I'm Dave,
I'm Fens from Last Rites,
and we
you
are
are
listening to Dave Softee
of
Metal Meltdown
on
and Metal Messiah Radio.
Yo!
Live life, choose a job, make a family, choose friends, sit on a couch, watch a TV, laugh happy, eat your food. You are so full in the sky, left outside, look around. Throw your things in the toilet, cloud your mind, and you live again. Moving my soul, in a cold light room. I use my brain to wipe out my pain. Got away, we made a test, we got a test. We are afraid of going insane this way. Take care, no more games. You're so full in the fight, left outside, look around. Architecture of self-destruction.
Alrighty, Metal Maniacs, here we go. Please help me welcome to Metal Messiah Radio, hailing from Savona, Italy, from thrash death metal band Last Rites. Joining us, we have on vocals and guitar, we have Dave, and on bass, we have Fens. Welcome to the Metal Meltdown, guys. Thank you for taking the time to be here. It's great to have you here so that we could talk about the band's brand new release, Nemesis. Let's learn all we can about Last Rites. The band was formed in 1997, so I'd like to know who selected the Last Rites as the name of the band.
Yeah, we made that choice 20 years ago. The first lineup, me and the old guitar player and singer, chose that name between several others. Also pushed by our passion for Megadeth. We started as a power metal band, and we chose Last Rites because it's a good name. It transmits power. It's a powerful name, I think.
Oh yeah, and I never knew that you started as a power metal band. I have to check out some of your older music. I was not aware of that. It's such a
Yes,
different.
we started with the cover of Gamma Ray, Halloween, Stratovarius, and other bands.
Very
And
interesting.
but the singer left the band, and I take the microphone, and we turn in a thrash metal band.
Yeah, and then your death thrash, which is a little bit more extreme, a little bit more aggressive,
Yes, yes.
which I totally appreciate.
In the years, we take some influences, thrash metal, and later death metal. Especially 2005, we insert some death metal influences typical of Dimmu Borgir, Cannibal Corpse, and other bands.
Yeah, great stuff.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, and I used the Metal Archives to do a lot of my what do you call it, like research. And when I was looking up Last Rites on the Metal Archives, I noticed there were quite a few bands by the same name. So I need to ask you, Have your fans ever gotten confused by other bands with that same name?
No, no, no. We had no so many problems. In Italy, we are the only band with this name. The only problem at the moment on Spotify and other digital stores because of other bands with that name. But in Italy, we are the only Last Rites.
I understand that, but the thing is, with this underground, we like to spread this music worldwide, so we want to educate all the people from around the world
Exactly.
who Last Rites of Italy is, and that's why we're here right now to spread the word of the Italian Last Rites, of course.
Yes.
And throughout the years, being that you started as a power metal band and now you're a death thrash, throughout the years, has it been easy for you to maintain a regular, steady lineup?
Well, we had our problems like most of the bands in the years. After some changes, now we think we have a solid lineup. Everyone knows his function in the band, and together we join perfectly.
And you sound really great too, which is excellent. And would you please tell the listeners out there who is currently the members of Last Rites in the year 2017?
Oh yeah, now we are me, Dave, at the guitar and vocals, Lacho at the drums, Fens at the bass guitar, and the Bomber at the lead guitar.
So, Dave, you are the last original member from the very beginning.
Yes.
Very interesting. So you're keeping it all together.
Yes, I'm the only. See, I'm one of the founder of the band and the only that remain from the first lineup.
That does make sense. That's why you're known as Dave Last Rites on Facebook.
Yeah.
Right. And the band recently unleashed its fourth full offering, 2017's Nemesis. And this was self-produced?
Thanks.
Yeah. It was self-produced. By now, it was released only on digital stores and on our Bandcamp profile. And recently, we signed for MASD Records label for the promotion and the physical printing of the album.
Have you been seeking out a label or distributor to suit your needs for the band?
Yeah, like I told you, we signed with MSD Records label. I think they are serious persons. We hope they don't deceive us like other experience we had in the past.
That's good and good news. And yeah, it's unfortunate for being deceived by labels or stuff like this. That's very sad. And what I'm very interested to know about this music and this album Nemesis is, how did all the tunes come together? Who's responsible for writing the words and the music?
The tunes are born from the ideas of all of us. Usually one of us create the base of the track and the lyrics. And then when we meet in the garage,
The practice room.
in the practice room,
The garage underground.
all ideas are processed by the band to create the final product, which is typical of Last Rites.
That's great. And I heard you saying, I think it was Fens was saying about the garage being in the underground. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's
We are an underground band.
Yes.
You know.
And that's what we love here on the Metal Meltdown and Metal Messiah Radio. I love getting with underground bands and bringing them up to the surface and educating the people, educating them to know more about this great music
Yeah.
from around the world.
Yeah,
So this is always
Great passion for us.
Now, you self-produced Nemesis, but where was this recorded?
the album was recorded, mixed and mastered at Black Wave Studio by Fabio Palombi in Genoa, which is near Savona, the city where we live,
In Liguria.
in Liguria. And it was recorded in May 2017.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, Fabio was very good sound engineer and created a very great sound for us.
Indeed, he did. Very nice. And your cover art, when I first looked at Nemesis, I thought of, I guess, astrology. Can you tell me more about the CD art for Nemesis and who designed it?
Yeah, the cover art of the album was conceived and designed by me, Fens,
Very nice.
and it contains several symbols which represent the rule of the man in the universe in an eternal fight between opposed elements like science and fate, good and bad, light and darkness. These are themes that are present in various tracks of the album. And we wanted to give this message.
I see that. Yeah, I figured there would be some sort of symbolism behind the graphics of this. So I'm very happy that you explained this to us, and thank you very much for that, fans.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
of course. And where would you say would be the best place for a fan of Last Rites to get either the CD or other merch to support the band? I have a few links here. I have a Bandcamp, which is lastriteszero.bandcamp.com, and we have your facebook.com/Last Rites Zero, and we also have lastrites.net. Of these sites, do you recommend one of these sites that would be one of the better sites to go to support the band by getting merch? Or what would you say?
I think the best way to buy or listen our music is our Bandcamp profile, where people can hear and buy the album and other music. You can find also free tracks to download. But also on Spotify, you can find our last two albums. On our Facebook profile, you can also find other information, material about us.
And we have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, on the YouTube channel you can find
live videos and other videos we made.
And also the last video we produced for Ancient Spirit, our single. Yeah.
And what sort of merch do you currently have available for your fans?
Now it's available
only the CD,
the albums, the last Nemesis, and the other the past albums is the only material we have for now.
I see. So when you do have more merch, definitely let us know, and we'll share your links, and we'll share your, hit me up on Facebook, and we'll spread the word. It's to help.
Yeah,
that.
Sure.
Great. Yeah, sure. And can you tell us, has the band been out there performing in support of Nemesis? And do you have any shows coming up that we can spread the word on?
We are planning a live activity in these days. By now we have two shows upcoming here in Italy. One at the Club Camaldi in Imperia, which is near our country, and one at the Club Libero Pensiero in Lucca, which is in Tuscany. But we are creating a show for the 20th anniversary of the band, in which we are playing some tracks of the first albums of Last Rites, played with components of the precedent lineups of the band here in Savona.
Very nice. 20 years already. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
we are old.
I'm older than you, I'm sure. Wow. That's great news. Thanks for informing us about that. And let's talk videos. I'm going to give you your YouTube channel. That's, again, youtube.com/user/Last Rites Zero. So you're very consistent with that, Last Rites Zero. So anyone that's looking for anything to do with Last Rites, look up Last Rites Zero. You can find everything you want, really, you can. And I noticed Ancient Spirits from the
Ancient Spirit,
right? And could you tell us more about this? I see it was directed by Visco Studio. and I
Yeah.
have the MySpace for that. It's the MySpace, the Facebook for that, facebook.com/Visco Studio. Can we learn more about the making of this video? Who produced and directed it?
Well, the video was produced by the band and directed by Alessandro Visconti, who is
The creator of
a
Visco
boy
Studio.
from Torino in Piedmont. It's the first real video clip we made. We chose the track we think was more suitable and with Alessandro, in with the help of Mattia Casabona, who is my vocal coach. We worked to create a story which represented the meaning of the lyrics, and the final result is very satisfying. I think it was a good video.
I agree.
We made the
Studio.
video in the Nardi studio, who was the home of a sadist, you know?
Sadist.
The
yeah,
band.
Sure.
Yes.
The guitarist of
Yes,
Sadist
Tommy
is
Salamanca
Tommy.
helped us to find the location
For the video.
Exactly.
He's the founder of Nadir Studios, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's really cool. And does Last Rites plan on making any more music videos for this release? Because we definitely would like to see that.
Yeah, we are releasing another video, but is a lyric video
Cool.
for the track Architecture Self-Destruction. It's a self-production realized by Fabio Marchetti, which is the drummer of Death White Rose. It is a band from Turin. It will be a strong video because of the cruel theme of the song, which is the auto-destruction by alcohol, drugs, and depression and other things.
The idea is to take by the film Trainspotting.
And we hope you like it.
I'm sure I will.
I think it will be available in
2 or 3
2 or 3 weeks.
Excellent. So that's just around the corner. Excellent.
Yes.
Yeah, we will make other videos in the future because we enjoy very much to do it.
Excellent. And I'm sure your fans enjoy watching them and listening to them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And what would you say is next for the band?
Oh yeah. Now we will concentrate on our live activity to celebrate our 20 years of activity. We make a particular show with a lot of guests, all the members, and also friends. We have about 20 songs to play, some of which we didn't play for a long time. So now we want to play live a lot, much as possible. Yes.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be a special shows you got coming up to celebrate the 20 years of Last Rites with friends and with old band members. And to be able to play 20 tunes, that's outstanding. So I wish you the best with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, no, of course. No, thank me. The fans are going to thank you, I'm sure. And being that the band is there 20 years, and Dave, you've been there from the very beginning, what would you say are among your proudest moments of fronting Last Rites, Dave? And is there anything you would like to say to your fans, both of you now? Is there anything that you would like to say to your fans around the world that are tuning in at this time?
I can say only that we invite you all to join our Bandcamp profile and YouTube channel to listen our music and to follow us on our Facebook profile and send us your impression.
And why not? If you'll be in Italy, come to see us at our shows.
Oh yeah.
Right. If I ever get a chance to come to Italy, I definitely want to see one of your shows. If not, we go and grab some nice Italian food out there or something, you know. But one thing about these interviews, and I really mean this, the fans that are listening, maybe fans for the first time, and maybe fans that have been following Last Rites for 20 years, I definitely want you to give Last Rites feedback of what you think of their music and what you think of their interview. I want to thank both you, that's Dave and Fens, for this opportunity, and I have to give you a lot of credit. You have a lot of courage, being that English is not your native language, for you to come on the Metal Meltdown and to take the opportunity to do this. I really commend you. You've done an outstanding job. You've given us a lot of information, and I know that it may not have been easy for you to do, but I appreciate that you have done this, and I think that we've learned a lot more about the band since talking with you. I want to wish both of you, and all in Last Rites, a very good new year. I mean, 2018 is around the corner, so I want to wish you continued success. So I want to wish you all the best in all the years to come, and cheers to all of you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for this opportunity. To all the fans of Metal Messiah Radio,
Metal Meltdown.
Metal Meltdown.
See you soon with news from Last Rites. Trash till death.
Excellent. Let's go crank up some more Last Rites and crank it up loud.